Well, welcome back to Dunkirk Dunes. So this is Italy, turn 6. We're coming down here to the end. Italy has 19 to spend, and here is their purchase. I've gone back and forth on this, but a transport, a destroyer, and an artillery for 19. So they're going to spend all the 19 that they have. Okay. And I'll pause this and then we'll go into the attacks. As far as combat goes, Italy doesn't have not a ton of things, but one big thing. For the little things first, though, this tank in Tunisia will go into Tobruk, and so that we'll just go ahead and mark that. Now it's no IPC change. It is on the NO if I remember right. Now for the big one. We're going to attack this British fleet here in 98. I think we need to do it now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring in the bomber. So 1, 2. So he's got 4 left. And these fighters, 1, 2, 3, they left from an air base. So they have 2 left. Okay. And the fighter off the carrier is going to go 1, 2. He's also got 2 left. The 3 submarines are coming in. Okay. And the cruiser and the battleship are coming in. And the destroyer is coming in. What's going on with the other transport and destroyer is from 97, he's going to pick up 2 guys there and drop them off in Malta. Okay, just mark that. And he needs to bring the destroyer with him because I believe he can't land there in Malta unescorted because there's that U.S. submarine there. I believe that's correct. If he didn't need that, I would like to bring the destroyer into the battle, but I don't think I have that option. So here's what I've got. Okay, so I think I brought in everything I can there, and we're just hoping to do what damage we can. So I get 2 2s for my bomber. I have 3 3s for the 3 fighters. I've got a battleship at 4. I've got a cruiser at 3. I have 3 submarines at 2. And a destroyer also at 2. I think that's everything there. And of course the bomber is going to be first round only. That's all he can do. So let's see here. I'm just thinking about maybe that I'm looking at this, I'm only going to bring 1 guy into Malta. I really only need 1. I'm going to leave the other one there. Okay, so I put the other one back in Greece. So there's 1 in Malta. Okay, so those are the attacking dice. Now, for defense, what Britain has, now Britain can't scramble because the airbase is out of order. But what they do have is a carrier at 2. They've got 2 fighters, each at 4. A battleship at 4. One of the cruisers is at 4. The other one is at 3. They have 2 destroyers at 2 each, and then a pair of transports at 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dice. Let me just make sure I counted that right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That seems correct to me. All right. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. This is going to be, I think the odds here are just essentially mutual destruction, but we'll see what happens. Oh, that's really good. Okay, holy smokes. Okay, I got all but 1 hit. All but 1 hit, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. Holy cow. Holy cow. And I should have asked G.I. Joe his order of casualties, but since I rolled 10 hits, it may not matter a whole lot. How many hits can he take here? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So let's see what's going to potentially be left. Let's say, and G.I. Joe, if I do this wrong, let me know. But I think this is close to probably what you would do. If we take 2 on the carrier, 2 on the battleship, so that's 4, 5 for the cruiser, 6 for the next cruiser, 7 for the destroyer, 8 for the next destroyer. Wow. Maybe it doesn't matter. 9 for the first fighter, 10 for the second fighter. Did I count that right? So 2 for the carrier, 2 for the battleship. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have to take those with 10 hits because you can't take hits on the transports yet. So, oh my goodness, I can't believe that. That's crazy. But okay, so those are going to be the casualties. You can't actually take anything different. So let's that's nuts. Let's roll the defense. So here's the defense. You've got, again, we'll just kind of go through this. 1 for the carrier, 1 for the battleship, 1 for the cruiser defending at 4, 1 for the cruiser at 3, 2 destroyers, 2 fighters, and then the pair of transports. I think I've got that right. Okay, let's see what the defense is. That's also really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, that was a hit. 5, 6, there are 7 hits there. Okay, 7 hits. So what am I going to take? Well, let's go. One, 2, 3 for the subs, 4 for the destroyer, 5, 6, 7. That's what I have to take, right? I mean, I don't have to, but I have 7 hits there. So I can take essentially the entire fleet and save my fighters, or I could take a fighter and lose a plane. What would I rather do? I think I'm going to want my fighters. So I'm gonna take that, and then so second round, I just have 3 fighters against a transport, pair of transports, so we can roll it all together. Okay, I got the hit I need. The transports didn't hit, so that's going to take off one of the transports, and then the other one is just going to become an auto kill after that. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I could have taken my bomber, but that's okay. I'll stick with what I've got. Any ships I leave there in 98 would die anyway. I'm sure they would come after them. So, golly, that's crazy. Let me just grab a flight stand real quick here. Okay. So, here's what we've got. All right. So, I'm just going to have, he has 4 left. Don't know that it matters a ton. I'm going to land him in Greece. I'm going to land, all the fighters have 2 left. They kind of have to land in Greece. Okay. And is that basically, you know, I guess the other battle that is here is my destroyer against the U.S. submarine. And I don't know that I have to do that battle, but I think I would like to do that battle. Okay, they each hit each other. So the destroyer is gone. The sub is gone. Okay. And the transport is going to be able to make his landing, though. Okay, so that's what we've got here. That's interesting. All right. I think now I just need to go ahead and place my units. So I've got an artillery. Oh, let me just, if there's any other non-combat stuff. So there is. The guys in Chile are gonna, sorry, messed that up there. They're gonna walk over into Argentina because they're getting cold. The artillery in Germany is gonna rail 1, 2, 3 up into Leningrad. Okay. Let's see. We already moved our tank. The anti-aircraft guns here in Romania. Where do I want to move those? I've already got a German one in Bessarabia. Maybe I will move one of them up into eastern Poland. And the other, I guess I'll just move into Bessarabia. There we go. Anything else that I want to move? At least we got rid of the British transports. I mean, that was important. I don't think I need to move anything else, and I just have very little anyway. So I think we'll go ahead and place our units. So I'm going to place the 2 transports that I do have, that are built here, in C-Zone 97. And I'm going to place the artillery here in southern Italy. Okay, here's all the dead stuff. Essentially both fleets wiped out, nearly so. Everything I brought in that was a fleet. Okay. All right, so that Malta is worth 1, so that's gonna put Italy up to 18 and Britain's down. I have them on 30. Doesn't really matter. They're not collecting any income. Tobruk I took, but that doesn't add anything. Okay, so let's go ahead then and let's look at income. So I'm on 18. I don't have these because I don't have LLMain. Don't have that. I think the only one I am getting is some of this. I almost have this, don't I? There's just that one pesky U.S. destroyer still there. But that is what it is. Anyway, so 1 each for any of these: Ethiopia, Kenya, Sudan, Italian, British, Somaliland, Cyprus, Casablanca I do have, so that's 1. Tobruk is 2, so I get +2. So I'm on 18. I get +2 is 20. Then I'm just looking for any convoys against the Italians. I don't see any against the Italians. So I think Italy is going to have 20 for round 7. Coming down to the very end. All right. I can't believe that. I mean, I got all but 1 hit there. Of course, the British did good too. They got 7 hits. That's some crazy rolling right there. But yeah, I think that is it. We'll turn it over to Commonwealth, and then we'll be on to round 7. Thanks for watching. Obviously, I forgot to do the recap. Let's do the recap real quick. So in Argentina, we have 4, 5, 6, 7 infantry and 1 artillery. In Malta, we have 1 infantry, CISO 96, a transport, Tobruk, a tank. Southern Italy, we have 1, 2, 3 infantry and artillery, 2 anti-aircraft guns. Northern Italy, there's infantry, artillery. CISO 97, there's a transport destroyer. Greece, there is 3 infantry, 3 fighters, a tank, a strategic bomber. Bessarabia, there's an anti-aircraft gun. Eastern Poland, there's an anti-aircraft gun. Leningrad, there's an artillery. And I think that is it. I think that does it. Thanks for watching.